How's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I tried making this video a little earlier in the day, but it seems that until winter happens, the cicadas are just going to be absolutely obnoxious. So, trying to get the little bastards out of the video as much as possible, but let's talk about the optical sensor filter harness. So, what does the little harness that is attached to the optical sensor on your injection pump do? What was its purpose? What are the symptoms if it goes bad? And can you delete this otherwise unnecessary component? Yeah, we'll cover that in this video. I had a couple people message me about doing that video after I made the optical sensor video and stuff like that, so pretty prime time to go over it. So what was the initial function for this resistor harness? The optical sensor filter harness was designed to filter out unwanted or unnecessary electronic noise, or RF noises, from the injection pump to the ECU and other electronic components. Other components will mess with the pickup on the injection pump, and that's what this little filter harness was designed to do. It was designed to get rid of all that unnecessary or unwanted noise to the optical sensor, essentially. Inside this little box right here, there are little resistors, and I'll pry this one open just to show you guys the inside of it here in a minute. But it's just a bunch of resistors, and it's just filtering the impulses from the optical sensor to the ECU. So that's this in a nutshell. So what are some common issues with a component like this going bad? Well, of course, it's tied directly into your optical sensor on your DS4 injection pump, so it's going to mess with the injection pump itself. You can run into scenarios where it starts fine when it's cold, but as it's running, it progressively gets worse. Seems like it starts missing or starts just dogging out on you. It can also lead to a no start issue. I've seen it time and time again where these wires will start to get brittle and the coating on the outside will just kind of flake off, and then you'll have all these wires, bare wires, touching themselves, and of course that is going to affect the optical sensor. Your injection pump on these DS4 injection pumps need the optical sensor to read the timing of the injection pump. So if this is failing, of course it's not going to allow it to do it. This component can also contribute to a stalling issue, much like, you know, if you have a PMD that goes out and you just die right in the middle of the road. This can also make your truck die, of course, if the wires are bare, corroded to the point where the wires are no longer making contact, then of course it's going to shut the truck off. So how to remove this resistor harness: you just unplug it from the optical sensor, and you unplug it from the injection pump harness on this side, and you just plug the injection pump harness directly into the optical sensor, bypassing this. And I greatly recommend you bypass this because it's just another electronic component that will fail on you, and the more electronics you can get away with getting rid of, by all means do so. I have found this to be the cause of several trucks before, and there's just no real need of it. It was installed by GM as more or less a fail-safe, in my opinion, to get rid of the unnecessary electronic noise, but in my opinion it caused more issue than good, so I recommend getting rid of it. Okay, now that I got it pretty well split apart, I tried to save as much of it as possible, but you can see right here that the only thing in the middle of this, of course, is these little resistors on this little circuit board, and these resistors inside here can fail and lead to ultimately this losing the connection between your optical sensor and your injector harness. So yeah, these are no good. I rip them off any truck I'm working on. There's the other half of that little circuit board inside there, but yeah, no good. So to end out the video, do I think that they had a purpose and a place once upon a time? Absolutely, that's why they put them on there. Do I recommend getting rid of them just as soon as you see them on your truck? Absolutely. If you can get rid of it, all possible. It's very simple to do. If you take off the intake horn that goes to the turbo, or from the turbo to the intake manifold, if you take that off and you find that you have one of these little bastards, just unplug it from both sides, plug the injection pump harness into the injection pump, and you'll be good to go. Just to eliminate any sort of unforeseen issues as far as, you know, if you're running into hard start or stalling or anything else like that. It's just one electronic component just to completely eliminate out of the equation, so you don't have to worry about it, and you have a little bit of peace of mind because it's not going to leave you on the side of the road. So I think that's going to do it for this installment of exploring 6.5s even further. Thank you all so much for watching. Please, in the comments, let me know if your 6.5 still has the optical sensor filter on it. Have you gotten rid of it in the past? I want to know. Let's have conversations in the comments. If you would like to see any other videos or like me to make other videos, please let me know also in the comments below. I greatly appreciate talking with you guys. But I believe that is going to do it for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. If you're interested in more 6.5 content, please consider subscribing, liking the video. If you're interested in more IDI content, not specifically just 6.5s, but 7.3s, 6.9, 6.2, etc., go over to IDI Legends on Instagram, Facebook, and the website. I'm going to leave those links in the description below. But thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you, Legends, in the next one.